Hey, what's up, Boneheads? It's Chasta and Baby Huey here.
And we're back at it on a Monday giving you the latest music and entertainment news. And Chasta, a lot's been going on this weekend.
Yeah, so I guess former bassist of Guns N' Roses, Tommy Stinson, that's his name, right?
Yeah,
Tommy
and I
Stinson.
remember him more from The Replacements. That's how that guy, I love him.
Right, of course. So he was with Guns N' Roses, though, for a long time, like 2 decades, basically,
Yeah.
from the mid-90s to last year when then they got back together. So he is saying that there apparently is a whole bunch of music that they wrote in the 90s
Yes.
that is not been released yet.
It's just sitting there. It's, I guess, during the whole Chinese democracy era.
But he's saying even previous to that. So from the original lineup, we could have some like unreleased OG GNR.
Well, remember the rumor is after this tour, the reunion tour, that they were supposedly going to be working on some new music. So let me ask you this. If I'm Slash and Duff, do you go back to the old material from the days when you were in the band, or do you even tap into the stuff post their time in the band and try to get some ideas out of it? Or do you just want to start refresh, start over from scratch?
I think it would be cool to do a mix. I feel like you could almost do a half and half album where you go from the beginning, like, you know, your old school to see how that sounded, and then what you sound like now and kind of see the difference between the two. Because I would really like to hear some more like OG GNR, like what we know and love, right? There's a lot of controversy around Chinese democracy. You know, it took forever, first of all.
Yeah.
And then second of all, some people really liked it. I really liked it. A lot of people didn't. So, you know, you don't know what that would sound like either.
Well, I hope maybe they'll just use it as inspiration, because who knows? Maybe a lot of that stuff, the reason it didn't make the final cut, because it sucked.
Because it wasn't good, exactly.
So if they use it just inspiration, like, oh, that was a cool riff, I can use it for a new song, then I'm down for that. But if it's garbage, then just let it be. Just let it stay behind closed doors in the vault, as they say.
In the vault.
Yeah,
like Prince's vault.
Prince's vault. So we shall wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
I know they're busy touring right now. As we all know, in the music industry today, you make more money from touring.
For sure.
So maybe it'll be a long time for any new music.
Yeah.
But, Chasta, do you know even the Prince of Darkness needs a guardian angel?
Needs a guardian angel.
That's right. So in a recent interview, Ozzy Osbourne has stated that he thinks Lemmy from Motorhead watches over him.
How cute is this? Because they were besties in real life, obviously. And so when he passed on, I guess that bestie relationship just translates to guardian angelship.
And it's really cool that he just still pays tribute to him and reference how close they were. Unfortunately, I was reading more about it in the interview. He said he talked to Lemmy 30 minutes before he passed away, and he knew something was wrong, and him and Sharon drove to Lemmy's place.
I've heard that.
But unfortunately, he passed away before they arrived.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
But let me ask you this. Who do you think is your rock star guardian angel?
Who would I want it to be?
Yes.
Well, I think Janice is with me every day. My all-time favorite is Janis Joplin. So, especially on those nights where I drink a little too much,
yes,
I think she's the one that gets me home safely.
Nice, absolutely.
What about you?
Ooh, I think I want to go with Bon Scott.
Ooh, good one.
That's right. He's a party animal.
Yes.
Something I'm completely the opposite of.
Yes.
I need that little kick in the butt to be the cool party animal. And you know, when I get drunk,
Yes.
I become the life of the party.
Oh, does he ever? Oh, my God.
But also sticking with Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah, so I guess he outed himself saying,
Yeah.
okay, so remember all that Sharon and Ozzy drama? That was basically a PR stunt, in my opinion, and I know that you share that opinion as well. So that he was a sex addict whenever he cheated on her. Well, apparently he kind of outed himself that he's not a sex addict at all. He lied. He just got caught.
Yeah.
So, look, I love Ozzy. I love the Osbournes. I love Kelly as a fashion guru. Like, I love them all. But I also know that they were kind of the OG Kardashians. Like, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, Sharon's kind of the spinster. She's kind of the Kardashian mom before they were around. I mean, they know how to get PR. It works. I don't really care, though. I still love them.
At this point, and what Ozzy said in the interview is he made a dumb move. He tried to lie and cover it up, said he was a sex addict and that he needed to go to therapy. But now he's backtracking and says, hey, I'm a rock star. I have groupies. And she's a workaholic. She wasn't around as much, and I fell for their hairdresser.
I appreciate the honesty. Just be honest. That's so much better than the sex addict lie. Like, that's so played out. Also, one big story, our last of the day. My second favorite movie of all time, Singles. My first favorite movie is Almost Famous, but Singles is going to be 25. Oh, my God. Ah.
I feel old now.
Yeah, I know. It's one of my favorite movies because it came with a spectacular soundtrack. Now, you're talking Singles, the movie came out in 1992. And that soundtrack had Pearl Jam. I mean, it had Mother Love Bone. It had Screaming Trees. It had Alice in Chains. All these bands, Soundgarden, all these bands that weren't huge in 1992. I mean, they were kind of coming up and making their way. But now are obviously huge.
amazing. They're huge.
Yeah.
Huge. I can't say it enough.
Huge. So they're releasing like a new version of this soundtrack with like unreleased stuff.
Like a deluxe edition.
A deluxe double CD, acoustic versions of songs.
An early version of Spoon Man, which
Yeah.
I'm excited to hear.
Yeah, I mean, honest to God, I mean, I could totally geek out for a long time about this, but long story boring, like 5 of my favorite songs of all time are on that soundtrack.
So it's going to be coming out in May, I believe. So
Yeah.
we'll remind you guys when it comes out. You need to check it out. So
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear it. I
Oh
need to
my
go
God.
rewatch the movie.
You do. Okay, little factoid for you. Cameron Crowe was the director of Singles. He actually makes like soundtrack list, and then he'll write an entire movie around it. He
Really?
said that before.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of the way he does things.
cool.
So music is so important to his films. That's the way he does it. So he's my favorite director. I mean, Almost Famous, obviously. So yeah, we'll see how it is.
That's true. So thank you again, everyone, for tuning in. We'll be back next Monday for another update of what's going on in the music world. And as always, go to 1077thebone.com for everything bone related. Until next time, catch you later.
Thanks.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us.